Brooklyn Independent Television.
Welcome to the Bed-Stuy Parlor. I'm your host, Monique Greenwood, and we're part of Neighborhood Beat, your passport to Brooklyn. This month, we're going to talk all about business right here in Bedford-Stuyvesant. And to get us going, I'm here with Mike Rafferty over at Restoration Plaza. How are you?
I'm well.
Good. Thank you for having us.
It's a pleasure.
Mike, tell us exactly what you do here. I know you've got kind of a two-prong approach.
Yeah. I wear two hats.
Okay.
For Restoration, I'm the Economic Development Officer, and for the Bed-Stuy Gateway Bid, I'm the Executive Director.
So tell me exactly what is a bid.
Well, BID stands for Business Improvement District. The Bed-Stuy Gateway Bid is the 64th in the city. It's the city's newest one. The whole point is to provide supplemental services, the services that the city can't provide. The primary constituent are the property owners. The property owners are the ones who pay into the assessment. We're funded exclusively by assessments. The property owners really want to make sure that that the properties that have commercial use reach their highest and best.
So exactly what kinds of services does the bid provide for businesses?
Since October, we focused on three primary programs. We have a public safety program, a sanitation program, and marketing.
Okay.
No one really wants to step over trash to get to a restaurant and eat. And it's pretty consistent for bids nationwide to focus on sanitation.
Okay.
As far as public safety is concerned, there's been a history of real crime and perceived crime that really does need to be addressed. So we have a public safety program. And the other issue is that we have a lot of great businesses here that just aren't well known. And to service the community, we have to let people know there is food and there are places to buy clothes. It's good for the local economy for people outside of Bed-Stuy to realize the resources and assets that are here. So the marketing campaigns address both the local residents and the residents abroad.
How about public safety? What's been the strategy there?
We're building a public safety plan right now that makes sure that everything from graffiti to a national crisis has a place in the plan, and we have a strategy for addressing it. Okay,
great. And then the third prong, what was that?
Marketing.
Tell me what you've done with that.
Well, we just had our first Nothing But Networking event. It's geared toward local residents. I, for one, am guilty of not knowing what's going on around the block from me. So we're putting residents and property owners and elected officials and merchants all in the same room. Nobody is stepping up to the mic. There's no podium. The whole point is to have a cocktail hour where people can network and understand exactly what's going on in the neighborhood. E-commerce, it's the next big wave in selling goods and providing services, and not a lot of our merchants have websites. So to help them out, we've just built a website that's going to be online very soon. It's bedstuygateway.org.
So is part of your effort then to attract more merchants to the bid?
In our district, something like 17% of all the businesses are hair and nail related. I think any business that can thrive and that has the capacity to serve people needs to be here. But we have vacancy.
Yeah.
Right now, the vacancy rate for occupiable structures is something like 7%. I would love to bring in the types of businesses that people are looking for and fill those spaces with them.
What are you hearing? What do people want to see in the neighborhood?
People would love to have a wine bar, therapy bar. A lot of folks love, but it's one wine bar. Folks want healthy food, and there are a few really good healthy food options in the district. But the funny thing is, not a lot of people know about them.
How are you helping the merchants understand the need, not just only have a website, but we can go back to paper flyers, door to door. I mean, it seems that we're the best kept secret.
I think any good business spends somewhere between 10 and 20%, of their net on marketing. 10 or 20% could, I think a lot of folks are working right at the margin at this point. But we have bi-monthly merchant meetings, where we try to address all the things that the average business owner should really be focusing on.
There are a number of businesses that started, say, in the last 5 or 6 years, and unfortunately are no longer here today.
I think the money is definitely, the sign of the times, the local economy, the national economy. I think all those things are part and parcel to, folks going out of business. Getting folks to spend money in the district and spend money at home, it's a challenge. I think a lot of the residents want an experience
Oh, that doesn't
exist here yet. You know?
So yeah, so they're not convinced yet.
They're not convinced.
Right.
No.
We've got some work to do.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Is there anything else, Mike, that you think our viewers need to know about in terms of their responsibility to making sure that we have businesses that are sustainable here in our community?
If you're a resident of Bed-Stuy, it makes sense to explore all of the districts and see what's out here. I think it's important to at least take a look and see what's in the district on the web. It's even more important to take a look and see the district on foot and go into stores. Whether they have what you are looking for or don't have what you're looking for, they're going to smile, say hi, and shake your hand. So, you know, it's worth it on that end just to get to know your neighbor.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Brooklyn Independent Television on the BCAT TV network.